In the Volunteer Waterloo Region Spotlight today, it takes place on this International Volunteer Day. And in the Spotlight, volunteer tutor with the literacy group of Waterloo Region, and it's Brenda Robinson joining us this morning. Good morning, Brenda. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How are you?
I'm well. Thanks for joining me this morning. Tell us about the literacy group. What do you guys do there?
Okay, so the literacy group provides the essential service of free reading, writing, math, and computer programs to adults in the community. So we support the 1 in 4 adults in our region with the lowest levels of literacy. Living with low literacy means you are 3 times as likely to be living in poverty, poor health, and face barriers we see in our community today, such as homelessness and poor mental health. Our programs are online and in person, according to the needs of the learners, and we work with each learner to learn about their personal goals and create a program that is right for them. So having the skills and confidence with literacy and digital literacy opens the doors to services, allows access to information, and really increases confidence. Improving literacy truly is a foundation for positive change in our community.
There are so many volunteer agencies in Waterloo Region, Brenda. Why did you choose to work to volunteer with the literacy group as over other charities?
Well, I've always believed it's important to give back to my community. I worked in social services all my life, and when I retired, I really felt the need to continue to help others. I started volunteering with the literacy group during COVID. I was quite isolated and liked the idea of meeting people online. I also have a physical disability, and the idea of being able to volunteer from my home was quite attractive. While I have had no experience in tutoring English, I was an avid reader, and I liked the idea of helping someone to read better.
Oh, man, that must be so incredible when the light bulb goes off.
The literacy group provided all the training that I needed.
Brenda, how does it feel when you break through and you teach someone who doesn't know how to read, and suddenly because of your effort, they learn to read? How does that feel?
It's really an incredible feeling. There's nothing like helping someone else, really, to help yourself, We often don't feel, especially seniors, I think, sometimes don't feel like we're as much use as what we used to be, So yeah. It's great to be able to add a little bit of something for somebody else.
All right, tell us a little bit, Brenda, about your learner, their goals and how you're helping them.
Okay, the person that I tutor had a tough upbringing. In his own words, he said to me, he came from the wrong side of tracks and was a fighter, and leading a very troubled childhood. He was not really in school after grade 3. As an adult, when he turned his life around, he hid his lack of literacy well and had some very good jobs like wildfire fighter and factory worker. But then he had to write an incident report, and really his life fell apart. With the advent of technology in the workplace, one can't hide a lack of literacy anymore. His goal in the beginning, I think, was to be able to get the reading and writing skills to work in the workplace. But I think he's realized how important literacy is to everyday life itself. Recently, he said to me, if you don't have the knowledge, you won't have the knowledge. So having the knowledge now to read, he reads the news every day on the computer.
What do you get back from volunteering with the literacy group?
Well, I like being able to volunteer on Zoom, as I'm handicapped and transportation is really an issue for me. I'm a senior, and this mental activity is really good for me. I like volunteering one-to-one. Not everyone learns well in the classroom, and I value being able to follow the lead of the person I'm teaching as to what their needs are. Nobody from the learning group says, you must do this one only way. And I enjoy looking back with my learner about how far they have come and talking about their next goals. It
Brenda,
really feels good to have made a positive impact in someone else's life.
I tip my hat to you, Brenda Robinson. Thank you so much for your time today.